So when it comes to the remote control for the television, or as Grandma Teen pronounces it, the remove. But when it comes to the remove, shouldn't the play button be super far from the home button? I feel like the home button should be far in the lawless, borderless tribal region of the remove. Because we have the Fire TV, the home button is right on top of the play button. And so when we're watching Love After Lockup, the best show on television in history, and I think I have my whereabouts of where I am on the remove. And so I'll press pause for whatever reason. And then I press home and it's like calamity. All is lost. It's worse than the Costa Concordia. We watched that documentary. Excellent doc. Excellent. Video and audio from inside the boat during when the stupid captain hit the big rock. Fantastic flick. Also in breaking news, I used the term et al. In a work email today. So I got that going for me. Hey chat, how are you? Smiles happily. So we got some chicken wings from the Walmart hot deli area. Don't sleep on these wings. Don't sleep on their hot food deli area. We got a 6-piece, so 6 wangs with 2 small sides for $6. It's an unbeatable deal. Is it fresh? Hell nah. Is it good? Hell yeah. Is it great? Nah. But it's good tasting food, and you get a ton of it for a very measly price. So I get the 6-wing meal. Bring it home. Carolyn and I share it. We're noshing on it. Noshing away on them wangs. And then I begin to notice as she finishes the wing and puts it down on the rubber plate that Walmart granted us, I notice she discards the wing after eating about 30% of the wing of the meat. And I'm like, what's going on here, darling? And she said, that's uneatable. I can't eat that. No one can eat that. And I'm like, Lolo, are you joking? Are you joking right now? Look at all this meat. So I grab it. I gnaw on the remaining 2/3 of the wang. But she's not like this with regular fried chicken, which to me, there's way more weird stuff going on with especially the breasts, of bone-in breasts. You eat some parts of the bone-in breast and you're like, this probably shouldn't be eaten, but it broke down in my mouth, so gulp, swallow. But I know there's some people who will chew the wing and the limb and get on the end of the wing, both ends of the wing, and get all in the tendon and the elbow and the muscle until it's just pure dry bone. That's how Grandma Teen does it. I know there's some people who take the flat and they just put it in their mouth and then yank on the bone and it all comes out completely. It's just pure bone. All the meat's gone. But I know in my heart of hearts, I'm like, that was probably like 70% meat and 30% muscle tissue or something. So I'm gnawing away at the 70% meat. And yeah, there's some questionable parts and some parts where I'm just like, I take a bite, chomp down on it. I'm like, it's better off that I don't try to consume this. But for the most part, yeah, Carolyn eats 1/3 of the wing. I eat the other 2/3 of the wing. And that's how we roll. If she was on Hot Ones, they would come for her in the comment section. They would roast her in the comment section. As the rappers say, they would body her in the comment section. So the other morning, Carolyn spotted a 2-inch bug on our wall. It was high up too. Was it a silverfish? What is it? A pincher bug? Was it an earwig? In my opinion, it looked like a centipede, but it was a good 2+ inches up there, high up on the wall. So I'm like, well, I'll grab the vacuum. And she said, but then it's going to live in the vacuum. And I said, well, let it live in the vacuum. Set up a nice little condo. It's an Airbnb, an Airbnb. But I said, well, okay, I'll get it into the vacuum chamber, then I'll go outside and I'll empty the chamber. So I grabbed the vacuum, put on the extension with the little, the narrow end there, and I put it right next to the silverfish / pincher bug / earwig / centipede, and I turn it on and I pull the trigger. Our vacuum has like a little trigger you pull that puts it at maximum strength, full strength mode, but it didn't suck it in. And in the chaos, much like a stuntman, it fell down onto my nightstand and then proceeded to fall down right behind my nightstand. So quickly I moved the nightstand. I'm like, where is it? Where is it? Nothing. Nada. Zilch. Now, it's a, whatever it is, a bug, a brownish, grayish bug, whatever. Our carpet is dark brown, Berber, plush color. So it blends in. You can't see it. And I'm looking around. We turn on all the lights. Phone flashlights are out. I'm like, I can't find this gosh dang centipede. So it blended in and it escaped, or it just stayed there, and I just couldn't find it. I couldn't see it. So we just went about our lives. We may accidentally step on it. It may crawl into our mouth at one point while we're sleeping. I don't know what's going on, but yes, there is a 2-inch silverfish, not to be confused with Swordfish, the 2001 movie starring John Travolta and a topless Halle Berry. It's somewhere around here. And the other day, Frankie was like scratching at the carpet, at the edge of the carpet, in the living room, and I was like, "Is it the pincher bug? Is it the pincher bug?" And he kept scratching it, but I don't know. Either Frankie's really dumb. Okay, Frankie is really dumb, and he imagined it, or he saw something else, or it escaped. But yeah, our roommate, the giant earwig, the 2-inch centipede. But I wish Frankie would do something. Would grab it. Like once in a while he chases after bugs and it's the most adorable thing ever. But I'm like, Frankie, go catch our centipede friend, our centipede roomie. Do something, you worthless feline. So the other day I go pick up Carolyn's medications at Kaiser in downtown Sacramento, which they call Kaiser Rail Yards, which is a terrible name. Just say Kaiser downtown. The rail yards are north of there. But whatever. No one can hear my anguish. No one understands my plight. So I go to the pharmacy. I get in line. I get called up by a guy wearing a lab coat. Probably a costume. And he fetches her medication, her pills from the high school locker. They keep all the medications in. Like, what's up with that thing? It's some storage unit that looks like a high school locker system, and I bet they paid $80,000 for it, but whatever. And so he's typing me up or ringing me up. It was like $8 or whatever. And he's like, okay, well, would you like a consultation for the medication? And I go, what? Why? And I know they offer this, but I'm always befuddled at whenever you go to the pharmacy to pick up some pills, a prescription, and they're always like, okay, would you like to meet down there and I'll tell you what to do and we'll go over this medication? So I said, well, don't I just follow the instructions written on the bottle? And he goes, we offer it as a free service. And I said, I think I'm good. I think we're okay. So we're at the grocery outlet. I see Cloud Popcorn, spelled Khloud. And it's spelled that way because it's Khloe Kardashian's protein-laced popcorn. So it's spelled KHLOUD. Get it? I don't. And it came out a year-ish ago, and it was all over my feeds. I was blowing up TikTok. But at the grocery outlet, it was $2 for a 5-ounce bag. And I instantly bring up the Walmart app, which I do all the time at grocery outlet, which we told Carla this last time we went. She was like, "Oh, really?" I was like, "Yeah, Carla, this bag of popcorn is $5 at Walmart." She's like, "Oh." And then they had Atkins cookies, peanut butter cookies. Those are $7 at Walmart. And Carolyn said, "Yeah, he scans a bunch of prices, so we know the Walmart price, so we know we're getting a good deal." And I said, "Yeah, you guys almost always beat them. Sometimes you beat the pants off of them, and then sometimes you're close, a couple cents or whatever. So you guys are still in our good graces. But that 5-ounce bag of popcorn is $5 at Walmart and Target. I've wanted to try it since it was all over my feed, guys. It was blowing up on TikTok, but I just couldn't bring myself to spend $5 on a 5-ounce bag of popcorn. So I grabbed the dill flavor, bring it home. My dishonest review, guys. It's not good. Well, first of all, the kernels, not Sanders. This isn't KFC. The popcorn kernels, low quality. Okay, we're not in Skinny Pop, Kansas anymore. These are like Frito-Lay Smart Food popcorn kernel quality. And the taste is like they took a scoop of dill-flavored whey protein powder and dumped it on these crappy kernels. Terrible. Hashtag cancel Khloe. That's KANCEL. But my only question is, how's Cloud Popcorn doing versus Poosh, which is Kourtney Kardashian's edible gummy business? Let's be honest. Neither of them can touch Skims. Okay, I think I'm done. Take care. Brush your hair. Peace out. I'm outie 5000 G money. Gotta go. Late. See ya. Fiend. If I was texting you right now, if I was paging you up and I was on the telephone dial pad, I'd punch in there 143-823-637. I'm making a heart with my hands right now, and it's beating like Patrick Swayze in Dirty Dancing. Go-gong. Go-gong. Go-gong.